imagine that the news broadcasting music just played.
What'd you say? One more time? I'm going to hit out.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to today's episode of This World's Fucked and No One's Talking About It.
Well,
Zach?
Tony, aren't you just so happy to be here today? I tell you guys, today's going to be a great day, isn't it now, Tony?
What
I
would
could
be
never
the
be on
first
TV
step?
like that.
Let's talk about all the corruption. Let's get
shit.
a march going. Fucking. All right, that's why I can't talk, because I just want to kill people. We're just going to do it. We're just doing it.
You just said, yeah, we're just going to get in this shit.
I didn't think that was it, but
Fuck them, bro. Fuck them and duck them.
Duck them and
Fuck it. We'll do it live. We'll do it live. Fuck it.
Do it live.
He gets so upset.
I would be too if I was that guy. Also,
the
we
way
don't
you
even
just
have our
licked
chalice.
that, bro. The way you just licked that.
I'm going to look in the camera and do it.
We don't even have a what? Oh.
I don't talk without the leg, B. That's the piece, son.
That's a piece. That piece, son.
It's my mailbox.
I think I got
Oh, God.
cavity.
I
Whatever
ate
the fuck
enough
they're
food
called.
today for 3 people.
I haven't eaten shit. I ate steak and eggs this morning and I haven't eaten since. And it is now 7 o'clock at night.
Bro, you can't be doing that.
Bro, your boy's getting
Lean. I'm trying to get big. I went to the gym twice yesterday.
Listen, my lean weight, me shredded, is like 180. I'm just a fucking
You coming at me?
big boned
Are
big
you
boy.
coming at me?
I just got a long legs.
He's coming for me. Don't do it, bitch. Not with the mics out.
How much do you weigh?
Enough.
How much do you weigh? Seriously, what,
Probably
160?
Like 160 right now.
A little baby
Yeah, I got a carbon fiber foot. I'll shove it in your ass
Yeah,
and put
what'd
that
you
one
be,
on
what?
and walk away. How's that sound?
Would you be 170 with a fucking ankle, okay, tough guy? You're not that special.
170 with 2 ankles. Catch me outside, bro.
I'm 180 with no legs, bro.
You literally are.
No, actually 180 is my legs.
My boy is
And then just,
thick.
this is 50. This is 180.
Bro, you're just
These
built.
thighs, bro.
You're built a little thicker.
I know. It's all right. See my mom.
I don't know what that means.
I don't know what it means either.
Shouts out to Zach Dingy's thick mom.
Shout out to Chris and
Hey, how you doing?
down there in Florida,
Listen,
living it
I'm
up.
not disrespecting you, ma. Fuck that. I don't
All
know.
right, boys. We're live. Episode number 12?
12.
12.
The first time we shot.
I'm so good. I'm number 1 and 2 on my shirt.
Oh, shit. This is the first time we shot at night.
Yes, it is. Today, boys, it is 7 p.m. We usually podcast 9 a.m. So if I look a little drunk, it's because I am.
You were drinking today?
No, I was not. I just came from a fucking appointment.
Oh, I don't know what you do at appointments.
I have got drunk at an appointment before, especially after. I've drinking a couple beers with the boys.
Yeah, I don't
After
see why
appointment.
not. That's a good way to celebrate.
Yeah,
Going
I
sober.
know.
Saving money.
All right, so
Today's episode, we're completely
sponsored by
Unprepared.
Plug PV, as per usual.
We
'Cause that's
didn't
all we
really
got
have a
right now.
topic, but I just came up with one out of nowhere because I'm fucking genius. No, I just think it would be cool if we talked about the podcast itself.
Oh.
Because we never really talked
We're
about
doing a podcast
what
on
the
a
point
podcast.
was, what it's about, how it got started, what we want to make of it, and how we want it to go.
Yeah.
Right?
I mean, the main reason was really just to open up about your leg and how difficult your life is.
Yo, the way it started was mad funny. What did you call me? You're like, yo, we're going to start a podcast. And I was like, okay, cool. And then you're like, I got everything we need. It's at the office. And you're like, meet me at the office tomorrow.
Yeah.
And we just fucking literally just did it.
That's
What was
exactly how
the
it
first
started.
episode?
I have no idea. I have no fucking idea. It's online somewhere. It's on Spotify.
Yeah, it wasn't even, there was no camera. We just recorded the shit with shoddy equipment.
Bryce, don't fucking laugh, right? We're not as special as you, okay?
Yeah,
We're all not that fucking
We
smart.
didn't have Bryce involved at all. It was just shoddy equipment. And
Let's see.
Two dudes with
Two dudes, three legs
with
on
one
Spotify.
dream and a missing leg.
One team, one dream.
Zach's like, he's like, yo, what are we gonna call it?
Our first one was called Life Resume. That's what it was
Oh
called.
yeah, building your life.
Tony and I
resume.
talk about many different things about how to build momentum in your life and how to build your life resume. And then the next one was explanation. Next one I just put episode 3. And then number 4 is politicking.
Oh, that was the one where we drank.
Yeah, don't listen to that one. I put, this is fun.
That's-
that was the bio.
That one is the one that like let's say I ever ran for like Congress, that's what they would. That's the audio that they pull up, and they're like, "You're gonna vote for this guy." He said,
"That's how they'd get you."
Bleep, 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 bleep.
Yeah, that one was pretty bad.
Yeah, it was fucked up.
So, but we found what we think is the purpose for the podcast, at least as of now, which is basically having discussions and talking about things that people usually don't talk about.
But they should.
Correct.
Shit that people should be talking about more, or at least have surface level knowledge of in this world. Like things you should be concerning yourself with. I'd like to say it's mostly just, shit they don't teach us in school. But
yeah, you can call me Professor Dingy, because I'm your professor. I'm your nighttime professor. Coming to you live.
I mean, I don't think we're going to come out here to teach you shit, but maybe just have thought-provoking conversations, as well as and hopefully we can do a lot more of this because it's been good, but interviewing public or local
bringing people
with some influence in the area. And I would really like if it would become more interactive between us and our following. So, like, I wish people would comment, say shit, tell us what you like, tell us what you don't like. Yeah. Let's fucking argue. I know some of the shit I say isn't that agreeable. So tell me your opinion and I'll take a shit on it. Like, bring it, dude.
And also, like, tell us what you think we should fucking talk about.
Yeah.
And what, maybe if you're struggling with it or just some controversy or something that's going on that we could share a topic on. I'm not the smartest person in the world, but I mean, I'm one of the people who's going to do research on it before we talk about it. Every podcast we do, we go and do a bunch of research.
Facts.
So, like, the biggest problem with the world today is that people don't do research on things and they talk about things.
Yeah.
So, if people would just get their information from somebody that's researched a topic, it's a much better way to go about how we get our info.
Right.
And
I'm usually I try to be really careful about shit like that. I hate saying things that are.
Well, yeah, that's why you're so quiet on the podcast usually.
Well, I don't want to say the wrong thing.
Well, the energy tonight is palpable. Like, I can feel the difference.
You're feeling the energy right now?
Not like the energy hasn't been high at other times, but I just feel a different energy. And
that's because I had my liver. I ate some raw
had some liver today,
before
boys.
I came here, and I feel palpable. Yo, dead ass though. Another thing, a little update. I've been eating raw liver since that episode. I feel fucking great.
Yep.
I'm not doing the carnivore diet, but the fucking liver, dude, that you really get like a fucking... The best thing I can compare it to is like when you have low energy and you go drink like a fucking Monster and you're just like, whoo, but it's a lot cleaner. Yeah. And you have more energy, and it feels like...
Look at this guy drinking a Monster, as you say. Zoom in on the Monster for me, Bryce. He's talking shit. Look, he's got the Monster right fucking there.
Wow, I didn't talk shit about Monster.
Yeah, but...
Yo, like, sponsor Monsters me. Sponsor me.
But I've been doing carnivore for 2 months almost, and I lost 11 pounds already.
You did?
And I feel like a fucking freak.
You look like a fucking freak.
Listen, all this shit Liver King talks about, I know it's extreme, but motherfucker, that shit is true. Like, you get up in the morning and you put your feet on the ground and you don't put shoes on. Like, you walk outside barefoot and you touch the grass and the earth and things.
It's called grounding.
Grounding, yeah. Like, shit like that, and how, like, to go back to our ancestor ways. And, like, bro, I ate a steak the other day with just like my hands and not a fork and knife. And I'm like, bro, I feel like a fucking savage when I do it. Like, I feel more in touch with like my masculinity.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like
I don't think it's just masculinity. It's like nature, bro.
Yes.
These motherfuckers
That's what we come
ain't
from.
out here with forks and fucking napkins.
Yeah, bro.
They just eat.
They ain't got no paper plates, my guy.
They're just trying to eat.
They would take that shit off the fire with their hands.
Yeah.
Just shout that shit down.
Or no fire.
Yeah, fuck it. They just kill the animal, rip the fur off, start eating it.
Why do you think we can consume raw meat?
Yeah.
Because we're supposed to.
Yeah, bro.
Because that's how it was done in nature.
100%.
We had to have spent more time doing it that way than cooking it.
And you know what the big problem that I was just talking to someone about is, like, over the last 50, 60, 70, 80 years, like, men's sperm count has gone down a lot, testosterone, fertility in women, all this shit. And it's supposed to be due to the technology and all that shit, which I think has a part to do with it.
Yeah.
But I also think it's the stuff we eat and the way we live our lives.
Our
Like,
diet.
we're so sedentary and just chill, and we just do things so much differently than we used to.
Yeah.
You know?
And the fucking all the plastics.
Yeah, you've been hearing that too, right? Yeah. You should never drink out of plastic. I've been fucking doing it. Like today, I thought about it, and I only drank water all this morning out of a glass cup. And then I was looking for fucking plastic in the gas station to buy water, but there was none. So,
bro, I'm such a conspiracy theorist. I believe that it's all being done
purposely, right?
Purposely.
Almost has
like,
to be.
How do we weaken them? Let's get their sperm counts down.
When you hear someone talk, it's like Kanye in the song he says the best things in life are free, saying that like love and just hanging out with your family and all that stuff. I think that's just what they want us to believe, that like just be happy, just go fucking hang out with your family, course, don't cause no problems.
That reminds me of what's that quote? I have no fucking idea who said it, but it's like as long as they have bread, you give them bread and entertainment, like there will never
like
be
monkeys, like we're just puppets to the game.
Bro, I fucking believe it. Look at all the dumb shit that's going on.
There's a lot of shit that we don't question.
4 years.
Yeah.
Well, we fucking should, bro. Why would they shut the pipeline
That's why we're
down?
here, bro.
Why are gas prices $5 fucking dollars right now?
We only question the beliefs that we don't believe to be true, and the beliefs that we believe to be true, we never question.
Right.
There was a movie called Apocalypto, where it's basically ancient Mayan, but the leaders are up on the pillar.
Are you mic'd?
Yeah, I'm gonna input it in.
Okay.
I got you.
Making sure.
I'll be quick. The leaders are up on top of the pyramid thing, and there's a solar eclipse. Mm-hmm. From the historical texts that they inherited from their ancestors of leaders, they know that a solar eclipse is a solar eclipse, but the poor people have no clue. Yeah. And they think the king looks at the guy and says, "This is our," and then that's when they sacrifice a person, and that's when they make it to be a biblical event. When really they know that it's a solar eclipse. That's how religion used to take over the.
Interesting. Yeah, remember we had that not that long ago when we had the sun go. What was it? The sun went over the moon or whatever, and it was dark for like.
I was in
a minute or 2 minutes.
What state I was in? Yeah, it was an eclipse.
Yeah. Fucking I don't know.
That's it. That was the whole thought.
Yeah, like I forgot that actually.
Hey, remember that?
I remember. I lived through that.
I remember that.
The sun went away. It went bye.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, dude, so easily, man. That's how fucking all the news outlets and everything that's going on is, because we don't want to take our own. We don't want to go do our own research and waste our time. We just listen to what other people have to say, and then that's how we get manipulated. That's how CBS.
I just saw another fucking thing that pertains to that. Some fucking world leader, and I can't remember who it was. I could probably look it up in 2 seconds, but I'm not going to bother. He fucking, to make a point, he plucked a chicken that was alive, like in front of a group of people. Plucked it while I was alive and fucking threw it on the floor. And the thing's like bleeding and it's in pain. And he just gave it a little food and walked away. And it fucking ate the food and followed him. And he threw it a little food and it's continued to follow him. And it was like, even after he fucking destroyed this little fucking chicken, as long as he gave it the little bit that it needed, it continued to follow him. Yeah. And it was like a major metaphor for like how people will be if you just fucking give them what little they need. They'll just be content and they won't
food,
question
shelter, water,
all the fucking pain you put them through. Yeah. I think we need a fucking uprising, bro. I think that's where this
that's the podcast.
I'm ready to fucking
all of us on November 6th.
Yeah, let's meet somewhere.
Wait, was November 6th when they fucking
January 6th?
January 6th. I was gonna say when they fucking overthrew the Capitol building.
But so it's definitely happening, but is it happening purposefully or not?
I think it's 100% purposely.
Who's they?
Elite. We don't know them. They don't exist to the normal people.
No,
we have no fucking
the Rockefellers, the Rothschilds, George Soros.
Yeah, like that's the names. But are those even real names, bro?
Who knows?
I don't fucking know either.
Being controlled by even richer, the lizard people who put us on this planet.
Yo, and like, wait.
Yeah, I said that.
I missed that for a second. The lizard people.
Yeah, the lizard people, because originally we're from like, Mars. And we're aliens.
And then we're trying to go back.
But we destroyed Mars with nuclear war. So we were mated with monkeys, which is why we're kind of close to monkeys. These are my theories, bro. I don't know if I really believe that, but it makes more sense.
Gio was literally talking about it today. I know. We were talking about where we come from and shit and how.
Same exact thing.
Yeah. First of all, we definitely did not come from Adam and Eve and eating the apple or whatever the fuck it was.
No, I don't believe
No
that.
shot. No shot. I don't know.
Are we about to have
like
this conversation?
Egypt? Like how were the Great Pyramids of Egypt made? Why can no one fucking tell me? We're
know.
supposed to be so fucking smart.
Why
today.
are we so different than every other animal?
We're supposed to be so fucking smart.
If all the other animals in
But
the
these
world
dumb
are pretty close.
Neanderthals fucking built the Great Pyramid.
Right.
How?
Something's going on. And I think there's people who
Suspicious.
have the information,
Spish.
but they would never give it to us.
Yeah.
And we know that the
Area
government
51,
lies.
bro.
Yeah, we've
What's
known
inside?
about aliens and shit for mad long.
Yep.
But they just finally started telling people. And it's crazy. Nobody talks about it. It's never on the news.
You ever seen a UFO? You ever think you've seen one? Like you see some shit in the sky and you're like, whoa, what was that? No? You ever?
Maybe.
I feel like I have before.
But shooting
100%.
stars.
I see shooting stars all the time. Which
I mean, I
I
don't
think
know.
is fake.
Shooting stars are fake?
It's all fake.
Earth flat?
Earth is flat.
No, fuck
No,
you.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Okay.
I do not think the earth is fucking flat. Are you out of your mind? That's just
Yeah.
some stupidity. That's beyond conspiracy. That's
I mean,
stupidity.
I just think it's nuts that people like.
Someone argue me with fucking us in the comments.
Oh, yeah. Let me know if you think the earth is flat. Holler at me.
You know that guy that skydove out of like the highest skydive ever when he jumped out of that pod and he jumped?
Yes.
You ever seen that video?
Yes.
You ever seen what the fuck he was looking at when he jumped out of the video?
Yeah, but people claim that's the lens of the
No,
camera.
I know, but have you ever seen
Oh, it's
like
amazing.
how high
Yeah.
he was?
Yeah, I've been that high.
Have you seen
One
that
time
video?
In high school, I smoked a whole blunt to my face. I've been
Took a
there,
couple
dude.
shroomies.
I've been there.
Took a couple shroomies, bro.
That'll get you there.
Craziest psychedelic experiences or just high?
Dude, I was just telling him before. I think I might have told you when we fucking opened up the window. It was a 2-pane window, and we were hot. We went snowboarding. We left the heater on in the room because after you come snowboarding, you're freezing, so you want it nice and warm. But then we got extremely hot, so I go over and I open up the window, and I'm sitting there. I'm like, oh my god, it feels so much better. And I'm sitting there for like 10 minutes, and Abe walks by, and he's like, bro, the window's not open. Like, it's a double pane window. Like, there's another piece of glass.
That's
And I was
mad
tripping
funny.
balls, and we laughed about it for like an hour.
That's crazy.
An hour straight, we could not stop laughing. And then, yeah, that was probably the funny. I got plenty of stories with it, but that was like the funniest thing. In the moment, that was like the funniest thing to us. We just laughed for fucking 45 minutes about it.
Tony, what you got?
The highest I've ever been. I was at this house party, having a great time. Nothing bad happened, but I just remember like sitting there and looking around, and I remember thinking, do you guys remember the show Celebrity Deathmatch? How it was claymation?
No, I don't know it.
Okay, have you ever seen claymation?
Nope. I don't know what the fuck that is.
Well, for everyone else who's lived a fucking life, it's just like clay when they use clay and they make.
Oh,
figures.
yeah. Okay, I know what the
Claymation.
fuck it is.
I was living in that. That's what everything looked like, and I was just like cheesing super hard, so happy, and I was fucked up. It was just at this house party.
Yeah.
But I just remember what I was seeing and the way I was feeling was so altered. I was like in another realm. It was fucking nuts.
So do you think those experiences enlighten you or actually are detriment?
It's a detriment to
How
your
much have we
physical
experienced our
life,
brain?
but your experience is huge. You should experience life through another. You should see life through another lens. You should do mushrooms. You should. Here we go. I'm encouraging drug use, but like you should try shit. Just try it. Like maybe that's not the best advice in the world, but fuck it. I did, and I had fun. I didn't.
You're usually going to
Thank
be just
God,
okay.
I didn't have
Usually.
an issue with that. With
Disclaimer.
any of this stuff, but you got to do it responsibly. Like we drink alcohol like it's no big deal, but you're fucking literally poisoning yourself
It's the
every
worst of
single
all
time.
of it. Yeah. Shrooms is a fucking plant that grows off shit.
Which is also
Weed
just
is
a poison.
plant. All that stuff is like natural, and we fucking create this yeast poison.
Right.
But that's all normal to us.
Okay, so maybe now that I've actually thought about it and I'm saying it to a camera and people are going to be listening, maybe don't try hard drugs that are like made, that are human made. But mushrooms, abso-fucking-lutely try that. You will learn things about yourself that you never fucking knew.
I think the
You're
whole
also
point
going to
of it
laugh
is-
so hard that you're almost going to shit yourself, and everybody should do that at least once in
I
your
think
life.
just fucking
Smoking a little
be-
weed never hurt.
Opening the mind,
Are you mic'd up?
opening your mind of like
Yeah.
like we only use 10% of our brain. So
Which is so weird. I don't even get how that
I don't get. There's another crazy thing.
get someone
If our
on who
brain
can
was
explain
simple
that?
enough to understand, we wouldn't be able to understand our own brain. So if our brain is so
Whoa.
complex,
That was a big old fat.
Our brain
hell no, I'm
is
not touching that
so.
shit.
I'm good. Our brain is so complex that's why we can't understand it, because it could do the
smells
things
good.
that we think.
Rice
But
making weed.
if it was simple enough to understand, we wouldn't be able to understand it because our brains wouldn't be able to understand. You following me?
That's like a catch-22.
Yeah. So our brains are stupid complex. Like, tell me how we remember everything, and it's just like in these chapters in our brain, we could think back to like, oh yeah, I remember when that happened, or I remember when that happened, and like some things we just don't remember that happened, and there's so much shit stored in our brain, it's insane.
Right.
Like, think about lyrics to a song. Why can't I rap the entire song?
I think about that all the time.
Like, why do I know the entire song?
If I could remember anything,
But I can't remember
the
a single page of a book I read yesterday.
Right.
You know? Brains are wild.
A genius. I think it's because there's emotion linked to music.
Well, that's why we remember it, yeah,
No,
because
there's
we were
emotion linked to
inspired.
reading too.
Yeah. But it's because
Yeah.
we're so inspired we
Fucking
care about
tiredness.
Imagine when people could only find entertainment through reading.
it. Yeah.
Yeah. Different
Not that
times.
long ago.
And another thing is, this is why you ever get on. What do you do as soon as you get up? Do you ever scroll on your phone before you get out of bed? Most days.
Try not to. It's a
Okay, but
really
do
bad
you?
Way to start your day.
Do you
Yeah,
ever
I mean,
do you
I've
scroll on
done
your
it
phone
before,
before you get
yeah.
out of bed? Okay, you ready? Here's why, and I found out the science of why it screws you up, because it releases dopamine, right? That's the whole social media thing that was posted on Netflix, and it was like the whole documentary
Yeah.
about how they're trying to whatever, right? So when we go on Instagram, we release that serious dopamine, right?
Yeah.
And we're scrolling through it, and it's giving us that. We don't really feel it anymore because we've been so adapted to it, but it gives us that high feeling, right, inside of our body.
Yeah.
The reason why after that you feel a little bit more foggy throughout the day, or you feel like you kind of haven't accomplished much, or whatever it is because we can never get that amount of dopamine. It's like when you take a hit in the morning, like if you jewel or you smoke, that morning hit, you're like, oh, and it just like smacks the fuck out of you.
Yeah.
That's basically what we're doing. And the rest of the day, nothing can satisfy you as much as that first dopamine hit.
So the rest
So
of
if
the
your
day
first
you're-
dopamine hit is that social media, then the rest of the day, nothing can do that same feeling for you.
Okay.
That's why in the morning, if you smoke and you hit that first jewel in the morning, you get that crazy head high or that crazy head rush, or a drug addict. That first dose during the day is like,
That's exactly what I was thinking of.
that's dopamine, bro. It's just a
Exactly,
different
yeah.
drug. So if we do that in the morning, that's that first hit for us. And then the rest of the day, we never can catch back up to it. And we've used up a lot of that dopamine.
So don't scroll on your phone in the morning.
How much of it do you think is based on brain, or how much can you just willpower through shit like that?
Oh, I mean, I do every day. I do all the time because I still look at my phone. But I
So
think,
how effective is it? You know.
but I think when you don't, you're much less foggy and you're much less susceptible. I think that's another big reason, if we tie it all the way back, depression and anxiety and all that shit we have comes from all of that stuff. Because with our phone, we can get constant dopamine hits. Like we can constantly I can take out my phone while we're sitting here. I took out my phone, I scrolled on Instagram. I'm getting these dopamine hits, right? And I think that stems to why over the last 50, 100 years, we have, or maybe not 50, but, over the last 20 years, we've had so much more cases of anxiety and depression. And like everyone has anxiety, everyone has depression, everyone has ADHD, everyone has something. And it's because of, I think, that the dopamine hits that we can get whenever we feel like it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's what the business of it is structured to do. Like that's
Dude.
what algorithms are.
Oh my God. And they're fucking amazing at it. Like
Yeah,
when you scroll on
it's almost
TikTok,
crazy.
it's all shit I want to listen to, bro. I can scroll on that thing for 2 hours at night.
Yeah.
And that dopamine, man, you can't get it anywhere else. And you can't get it as conveniently as the other thing. You don't have to work for that dopamine at all.
Right.
To get that same level of dopamine, I had to run a marathon and fucking complete it. And I felt like I was on top of the world.
Yeah, that's why I just scroll Instagram and stuff.
Correct.
Like that.
So you go to contact or what?
Huh?
You go to contact.
Yeah,
or
I'm
what?
done, bro. I'm done.
He's slouched in that seat now, bro.
No, you know what? When you started talking about the brain, bro, I've always had this weird thought, right? Where like, so you have living things and then you have machines.
Yep.
And I feel like machines are just like why? What makes us different than a machine? We run on
our-
energy. Like everything.
conscious.
Our consciousness is the only difference.
Between
But-
anything.
But everything else about us, to some degree, is almost like mechanical, but in a way more complicated way, right? Like we run on energy.
Creatures of habit.
Everything is a function, Oh, I definitely got the contact high, bro. Everything, like, you put food in your mouth and you eat it, and
Yeah,
your
dude.
body
We're just
processes
creatures
it,
of habits,
and depending on
and-
what you eat, it always has like a different reaction in your body.
Our brain is trying to systematize everything. We don't need that. We want to do that, reinforce
Right.
that behavior, do this behavior every morning. Like, you just wake up and you brush your teeth if that's what you do every day. And that is machine-like.
Right. But
Yeah.
we're just like carbon-based machines.
Carbon-based.
Well, that's what it is.
I know, it is true.
Think about it, because you have systems.
Right. Your whole body
We're
has
just
systems.
we're just a person that does the same thing. There's a statistic that 91% we have
Stats.
we have over I know we have about 80,000 thoughts in one day, and 91% of those thoughts are the exact same as the day before. I'll say it again.
probably.
We have about 80,000 thoughts in a day, 80 to 120,000 thoughts in a day, and 91% of those thoughts are the exact same as they were
Yeah. I mean,
yesterday.
why wouldn't it be? I got to take a shit. Ouch. That hurt. I got a bone.
Do this, do that, wake up, go there, go here, go to the office, go sit down, go to the desk,
Right.
go take a pee, go do that. It's just the same shit over and over again. 91% of it is the exact same thoughts. And that's why we reinforce our beliefs so much, and you get stuck in the same job for 8 years because it's just like, that's just what I do. And that's just what your brain tells you to do, you know? I think Tony got way too contact high, bro. Don't take another
No
hit.
more smoking weed while I'm out here fucking working, bro. I got the
I
contact.
just panned out a little bit. It's nice.
Look good?
You guys are just doing your thing, you know? This is very sick.
Oh, yeah. I forgot this podcast was about the podcast. We're talking about human robots now? Jesus.
That's how it goes, bro.
I got replacement parts.
Well, we do a podcast, and
That was just an Indian guy. What the fuck was that?
yeah, I'm not good at accents,
That
bro.
wasn't a robot, dude.
It was
That-
terrible.
That was just an Indian
I am
guy.
the worst at accents. I haven't. The only accent I can do is the Italian guy. Get the fuck out of here, right?
Get the fuck out of here.
That's all I got. I can't do no other accents.
All right. Well, what
You're
else?
the king of accents.
Yeah, I'm pretty good at accents. What else about the podcast, like direction wise, right? So, like, we want to get more interesting people on here, and like we said, we need you guys to like fucking tell us who's a good person that you know that's local, who may have a story that should be heard, or just be an interesting fucking dude who has something good to say.
Yeah.
You know, interact, bro. Say some shit. Tell us what we need to hear.
Say some shit, boy.
We need some women on this pod, bro.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
did. Listen, I'm willing to have anyone really on the podcast that has somewhat interesting philosophies or point conversations or whatever. Like if you think shit, bro, if you're watching this, you want to be on the podcast, fucking comment or DM me or Tony or
Yeah,
go on our
fucking
Instagrams
love to
and
have you on.
know, tell us what you do and why you'd be a good person to come on the podcast and fucking shit. We'll have you on. We ain't got no hate. We got all love out here. Anybody allowed on
Yeah,
on
maybe
this
we
show.
should just do
Smoke a little
mushrooms
weed, do a little
in front
shrooms.
of
You know what
the
I'm saying?
camera.
No, that's a terrible fucking idea. We're not
That
doing shrooms and doing a
might
podcast.
be the best idea I've ever had.
No, we're not.
It could possibly
No,
be amazing.
I do not want to talk when I'm on shrooms. Okay, I want to stare at things that
I
are
would-
colorful.
bug out with all these lights.
Yeah, we would hate this.
I feel like I was in fucking
I'd feel like a
Guantanamo
bug.
Bay.
Yeah,
An actual bug.
yeah.
Bryce will have to put seatbelts in our fucking chairs so we can't move and shit.
My friend took acid and tripped so hard he thought he was a milkshake and he fell over. And then he cried for like 6 hours because he thought he died because he was a milkshake and he's built.
Poor guy.
Good story.
What's he doing now?
Couldn't tell you. Probably not tipping over. Standing straight the fuck up. Walking in a straight line.
Falling over.
Yeah, dude. Shit show.
All right, what else
So,
we got?
I mean, listen, the whole point was that we want to do the podcast because we want to have different conversations and tough conversations and talk about things that you're not going to hear on a daily basis. And, like, I'm willing, like we said, I'm willing to open up about things that aren't going to be talked about by a lot of people and share thoughts and hopefully provoke you to talk about things that you should already be talking about with other people or your family or whoever it is. Like, there's so much shit that we just don't talk about and don't think about and don't say that are insanely important. Like,
Right.
like death and taxes, like the
Or
business
just, like,
side of
how
it
to
is
be smart with
taxes.
your money.
Yeah, and
Like,
how to be smart.
Remember we met that dude and
How to be smart with your money. Yeah.
there's like, I don't know what you call them, but there's like Jewish communities and these guys all come together and they're fucking like,
Oh, what the hell was it? Penny. Penny was his name.
Yeah, he ain't gonna watch this.
Yeah. No,
We can say his name, but yeah, like they just have like
Not saying his
all
last
their
name,
buddies, and they all fucking like they just help each other. Like they have, I feel like they talk, and that's why they're all, you know, like the Jewish communities. They're so smart to do that shit, and we just look at them and we're like, dude, can you fucking cut those curls off? And they're like, fuck you, I saved my money. We all have the same accountant.
Dude, and they're fucking good, man, and they're smart.
They're mad smart.
And they're actually very good people. Like
fuck you.
when he fucking treated us like we were gold.
Dude,
He gave us beers.
And the next day, he fed me like a 7-course meal.
Yeah.
And I almost got hammered at his house, but I had to drive home. He was a great 100%.
Guy. But we have, listen, the whole thing is this upper media, big brother, government, everything just wants to divide people.
Oh, yeah.
And that's the biggest problem with society in the
doing
world.
such a good
is
job.
that it's just, dude, we're just fucking split.
Not
we
the
are
wor-
just
I
so
won't say
split
the
and so
world, but
divided.
in our country right now, the two-party system,
Two-party system's terrible.
is fucking us up big time. Yeah. And like everybody's falling for it. Like we hate liberals and
But it's just, it doesn't even matter liberal or Republican.
Right.
It's abortion or no abortion, or it's fucking, I drive a Honda and I like BMWs. Like people are so quick to like, you don't believe what I believe in? Yeah, go fuck yourself.
Right.
Like your neighbor across the street, who you guys argue about the driveway being in the wrong spot or the ball went into your grass. Like, bro, that matters on such a minute level that it's not even funny. Like the macro of things, we I don't know. There's just, we don't have, and the basis of it is that I think that people don't have meanings and purpose things in life. So they focus on this little eeny-beeny
shit.
tiny shit.
Yeah.
And again, that stems from the shit we were talking about before. Like, you know, they just give us enough to eat or survive, or give a man bread and he does this, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
And then we're so unhappy. And then we take it out on these other people and do these little shit that's just on a right, like someone cuts you off in traffic, bro.
freak out.
You will never think about that again after that day.
Right.
Never will you think about that time you got cut off in traffic. But we just blow this in.
It's so funny how we act in traffic. Why is everybody so quick to anger when we're in traffic?
Yeah, dude. Someone cuts you off. Nobody can fucking drive
I'm
today.
gonna fucking
New York has the worst drivers.
Yeah, and you'll scream. You say awful shit. Like, I hope your parents die. But like, meanwhile, like
That might
in real
just be
life,
you, bro. I'm
if
just
somebody
saying that.
bumped into you like on the sidewalk, would you look at them and go, "I hope you die in a fire"? Like nobody does that shit. But like in cars, we just go way over the
It's
top.
something different in a
Why
car.
is that?
Because you feel like you can just run them over if you need to.
Is
Like,
that
what,
it
bitch?
is? Or is it because we know we're alone and they can't hear us?
That's
And
exactly it.
We're just like,
that's why fucking people post shit on Twitter and social media, because they, you know, you're anonymous. You post like, "Hey, you fat fucking bitch, go fuck yourself," and user 73114, like, you know,
yeah.
they're just behind a computer and they're behind a piece of metal and a windshield, and so they say what they feel like saying.
All right,
Let it
I'm
out.
too high for this. Bryce takes one hit of weed and I'm too high.
I'm telling you guys, this setup, crazy. We could go for 5 hours. Your corner, this whole
What, the
room-
look?
Yeah, because this shit is opened up now.
This guy's talking about the look like we're not live right now. You guys look great over there.
I'm your manager.
He is, man. He manages all this
Be mob
shit.
the manager. Be manager.
All right, well, what else we got? Is that it? Did we prove our
Imagine
point
you
here
actually
tonight?
hit somebody in a car and you had to fucking deal with that moment. You know?
Oh, I've totaled my car. I've totaled 2 or 3 cars, bro. I've hit a couple people in the car.
You've hit a person with your car?
Not like literally a person, but another car. You mean like literally run someone over?
Yeah, imagine that.
Bro, that's a fucked up scenario, man. If I run someone over, that's not good. I got a big ass truck. They're gonna die,
I would feel
and I'm going
awful.
to jail.
If I fuck someone else's life up, I would feel
But
terrible.
would you stop? It's in the middle of the night, no one's there.
Yes. What?
Yo, we got to interview Bryce. Dude. This guy's fucked up.
If I run someone over, am I stopping?
you stop?
1,000,000%.
It's late. You didn't see the person. You're going fast on the road.
Are you trying to tell me I shouldn't? Like, are you trying to convince me that because it's late at night, I shouldn't care about a person's life?
No, but you just ate and you really got to take a shit. This fucking guy.
No, but Zach, your wife just yelled at you and you gotta get home.
Yo.
Dude, if I hit anything, I'm gonna stop. Bear, fucking coyote, deer, I gotta stop. I slammed the brake for a squirrel, bro. I'm that kind of guy. I love animals.
Me too. Of course we care, but they're dead. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna pray for him real quick and tell him I'm sorry and I hope he lives peacefully in fucking squirrel heaven.
Okay, so I meant the question was, would you stay?
Yeah.
What am I staying for? He's dead. No, I'm only fucking with you.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to give Bryce's. I'm trying to give Bryce what he wants to hear.
Yeah. He's like, yeah, I want to hear that you're
dude,
gonna murder
that's
someone.
so fucking yeah, bro. Listen, did you see the guy? Did you guys see the UFC? Cain Vasquez, I think his name is. You saw that his child got molested, and he beat the fuck out of the guy.
Did he even kill him?
No, he didn't kill him.
He shot someone in the car with him, though.
Oh, he shot the wrong
Accidentally.
guy.
Oh, okay. I didn't hear that
He got
part.
attempted murder.
Got it. Okay.
But I would do it too.
Dude,
That's what I'm saying.
there's
That's
so many
something
people
that
that
I
are
hate.
trying to stand up for him.
Is like, I think we should have like a voting system. Like, have you heard
We
about?
do have a voting system. That's all of what democracy.
You gotta let me finish this thought. Fuck you. Let's say
We gotta have a
you
voting
hear
system.
about a guy and he finds out someone molested his son,
We do. It's called a jury.
and then it's got to be bigger than that. This guy beats another dude, whoever molested his kid, in the head with a
I think it
baseball
should be
bat.
weighted.
Fucking
Like there should
murders
be,
him.
if a million people on Facebook make a post about
Yes.
it, and it gets its big GoFundMe. and
Yes.
shit, it should be weighted. Like okay, there's like a fairness approval rating, or like there's a fairness key to it. But no, because
Yeah.
that'd be fucked up though. Because then what if like Joe Rogan, who they want to cancel because he said the N-word, and then he commits a crime and everyone's like, yeah, fuck that guy, he can go to jail anyway because nobody likes him. But really, he was trying to protect his kid, type thing. Because I think social media is powerful, bro, and we have this riot and like a pack mentality where we'll just gang up on someone because they have an opposite opinion.
Well, then
So I think that could go really wrong. In that situation, though, I think the guy should be released. But if we were to do something like that, I think...
Well, I disagree with you. He shot the wrong guy. You're an idiot.
Fuck it. Shoot them both, bro. Someone molest your kid, man.
I agree with that. If he shot the kid...
Oh, my
if he-
God.
He could have killed the guy with his bare
All of
hands
us
who
gun
molested
people,
the kid. But
like,
when
in
you
a
shoot
sick,
someone
twisted
else-
way, dream about that happening so we could blow somebody's fucking brains out.
This guy. You're fucking sick.
God. Could you imagine that? Your fucking kid gets molested. Your fucking, like, what was it, like a 4-year-old
I'm
daughter?
going to prison.
4-year-old daughter?
I'm going to prison.
Who in anyone on the planet
I'm
would
not
fucking
I'm
murder
not
that
shooting
person?
Anyone, though. I'm going to tie that guy down.
Yeah,
and I'm going to take
torture
a hammer,
him.
and I'm going to turn him into
I wrote it.
applesauce
My
limb
8th
by
grade
limb.
paper. Ready? People are gonna fucking think I'm twisted for this. My 8th grade paper was why I think torture should be legal.
Fuck you.
I swear to God, that was my research paper.
Can you find that?
Probably somewhere. My 8th grade research paper was a 5-page paper on why
didn't
torture
get in
should
trouble
be legal.
for that?
Nope. They told me I could write about it, bro.
Where did you go to school,
People who
dude?
molest children.
It's like the Soviet
People-
Union. What?
Mother Russia. People who molest children and all that kind of shit, bro, I think should be tortured.
They do get tortured.
In
Child
jail.
molesters, when they go
In
to jail, oh, they get
yeah,
it the
they get
worst,
beat the
bro.
fuck up. But like they should, bro. I think a lot less people would get molested and all that kind of. There's a bunch of different topics that I think are worthy of it. But like, if child molester is the easiest one. If you rape a child, you should have to be in a cell until you die for the rest of your life and get tortured every fucking day. You know how they have the rooms in New York City, the destruction rooms where you can go in there and break shit? Like, we should tar and feather
Come
him
on
type
down
shit.
to Zach and Tony's.
Put him right in the fucking center of the room with chains
we're
and
gonna
let me
start
just
a
beat the
business.
piss out of him.
Are you tired of your boss? Are you sick of your long days and being underpaid? Come on down and beat a pedophile for $19.95. We'll give you a bat.
Yo.
You want to kill him? We'll give you a knife for $300.
That's a
You
business
stab
fucking
him.
idea right there, dude.
Oh my God.
But in a serious way, like, bro, I really think torture should be legal for some people and they should get fucked up. Because I think
It's just like, that's
I
too
think
expensive.
way less people would molest children if they knew that for the next 60 years of their life, if they get caught, they get fucking
fucked,
tortured
yeah.
every single day.
Yeah. Or they just kill themselves.
Well, you get them before they kill themselves. Whatever. It's better that they kill themselves. Fuck them. Let them fucking die and not be on the earth anymore. You know.
All right. Well, this has got.
We're getting deep. I'm sorry. I'm
real
getting
dark.
Maybe it's late night or whatever, but God,
Yeah.
that shit pisses me
We got to
off.
start doing this in the morning again. We're gonna
Fucking
get
crazy.
canceled.
Nah, but I don't think so. I think 99% of people believe that raping a child should be penal.
You're not saying anything unreasonable.
Yeah, I don't think that's unreasonable at all.
Okay.
Nah.
All right, guys.
Maybe
I
a
hope
little
so.
bit.
I'm a little high right now. Thanks to Bryce.
I should be fired, really. In reality, like, you are literally on TV. And I just blew smoke in your face.
All right, well, Bryce is fucking done now.
But it's a different...
Yo, first of all, bro, do you have and one socks on?
And one.
And one?
Yeah.
I haven't heard of that brand in fucking...
That's Walmart.
My
Bobby.
God, I haven't heard of and one
Cheapest
brand in a
socks
long
you've
time.
ever seen in your life.
I see.
They're garbage.
What do you got
Sponsor
on
me.
right now, bro?
I got and one.
Do you really?
Yeah.
It's the socks you wear?
That's how I count my feet.
Questionable.
And one. That's where I got this sock.
All right, fair enough. You got a point. You should totally be sponsored by and one. And I got 1 foot.
And one.
You got a sock on that other one?
Yeah, bro.
That one, the and one socks?
Yeah, in here. Fake foot.
Bro, it looks like you got multiple socks in this shit. What is this?
a sock in the foot.
Yeah,
Tell us about it, Tom.
interesting.
About what? The prosthesis? All right. Well,
Got mad socks.
check it out. First of all, when I have this leg on,
Yep.
I'm partially black, dude. Like 1/32nd black.
125th. It says 25 right there. 125th.
1/25th of me is black.
Damn, bro.
I don't know
You
what
got
to
the
tell you
web
about
toes.
this
You
thing.
could probably swim pretty good.
Yeah,
with
it's
those.
pretty stiff, so you can't really kick your foot.
It's like plastic and hollow, huh?
Yeah,
Interesting.
it's good.
It's
It's
like
nice
soft.
and durable. It's just a fucking spring.
If you guys want to feel Tony's foot, $1 donation, we'll send it out to you.
Yeah, every dollar
You
you
come in and
donate
touch it.
goes to torturing a pedophile. You gotta see this shit? This thing's fucking
Dude, you
crazy.
got skinny feet, bro. Damn, I've never seen it with it the
That's
whole way
crazy
off.
looking.
Look
This
at that.
one's a
He's even
fucking
got toes, bro. He split it up in the middle.
Yeah, it's like a Ninja Turtle.
God damn.
That motherfucker's
crazy.
a blade foot.
That's actually pretty sick.
Yeah, it's
That-
super springy. This one's not like a sport one though, so I can't do that much
see.
weight with it. Like I'd break that shit if I took it to the gym.
Really?
Yeah,
And that one's more springy than this?
way.
Yeah, this
well,
one's like supposed to be. What is this one meant for? Where did that
just
one?
walking. That's a walking foot.
Oh, okay. That's why you never really wear it.
Yeah,
It's
not
been
as
here.
good as
It's
this
been
one.
here
This
since we
one's-
started the podcast.
yeah. It's gonna be my
You got-
backup in case
What's
I
that in
ever
there? Just gel? Just
do
to
break this. Yeah,
help. Yeah. We're trying to
fill
get
up
Tony.
volume.
Trying to get Tony a running foot so he can run a marathon.
Oh yeah, if anybody knows about how to do that, holler at me. I mean, obviously I'm doing my own research and I've talked to some people, but if you know anything about how to acquire a running leg, holler at me.
For his birthday, I might get him one this year. When's your birthday?
Now when you see the price of one of those
$2,000, $3,000,
for a running leg, yeah, try fucking 10x that.
20 G's.
That's my guess.
That's one. That's a bad month. I'm only kidding.
For you, yeah.
Sounds like that's the truth, dog.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
So, yo, if you guys want a job, if you guys are around here, or maybe even in the future when we expand to some couple other places, solar industry is just,
It's booming.
it's like the tech bubble that no one is speaking about. Like, everyone's into tech and TikTok and all this shit, but yo,
Everybody's talking
you
about it
can
now 'cause
seriously make a ridiculous amount of money selling solar because your competition is Central Hudson or whatever utility that's terrible.
Yeah.
And you're basically saying instead of renting from the grid at 200, you can own your own system, pay 150, it costs no money out of pocket, and you're going to get $25,000 in tax incentives. And it's never going to go up, and once you pay it off, that's it.
That's it.
And like it is just the silliest thing in the world. If it's pretty insane. But if anyone wants to sell solar or wants to talk about that with me, also hit me up on Instagram. And my name is ZDingy Solar because I'm about that solar. You know what I'm saying?
You are about that solar.
You boy.
Fucking sick manager started a team down here. When did you start the team? Last year.
Yeah.
And we're fucking, what are we doing? Like fucking average of, what are we gonna do?
40,
Like
50
100
sales a month.
sales
We're
this
doing
month,
like
though?
2 million in sales a month.
Fucking
$1.5 million in
insane.
sales a month.
Insane.
Just in this region.
Yeah, just my
Just down
team.
here, yeah.
Yeah, $1.5 million.
Come sell solar, y'all. We just got. Didn't I sort of just say we sell more?
Yeah,
our
we're the number
company?
one installer in New York,
New
private
York
or
State.
public.
Yeah.
We have the highest approval rating from our customers. We have the fastest contract
Because
from
we
sale to
save
install.
people motherfucking money.
Nah, because listen, at the end of the day, we just have people who care. Like, I've never put a customer in a bad position. I was with a guy yesterday, and I literally said, he was like, dude, I want to go solar, and I'm like, I would never in a million years tell you to go solar. And if you drive around, you'll see people with panels on the north side and covered in trees and all kinds of dumb shit. And that's just someone looking to get a paycheck.
Because he didn't have a good house for it.
Yeah. Sorry, I should. Yeah. I guess
he didn't have a good house for it. And
like,
while you could have taken advantage of him and put panels on the north side of his house.
It's so easy in solar, it's not even funny. It's so easy to fuck up somebody's bill and make a stupid amount of money and make it look good on paper.
But why the fuck would you?
Bad.
It's so easy to help people, too, and save them fucking money.
Of course.
It's crazy.
Of fucking course it is. And also, I find it insanely... I still can't believe that you can sell loans, talk about tax credits, and we need no degree or no test we need to take. Like, bro, if you want to talk about taxes for an accountant, they go to school. They have to take laws and tests and sign things, lawyers, all this stuff. And we could just walk into somebody's house, or even just a bank officer to sell a loan.
Yeah.
You know how much stuff you have to go through and how much paperwork?
Right.
You've gotten loans on houses, bro. You know how much paperwork?
Yeah.
We're just like, sign here. Sign this one little box. Oh, and it turns orange after you sign it. It's so cool. And like people just sign for fucking loans.
That's how you know
what
you
I
signed
mean?
it, right?
And we don't need any tests or any schooling. We just take people off the street.
Yeah, but you got to be
try to
smart
sell
enough
solar.
to figure it out and do it.
Of course, but I'm just saying we need no certifications or licenses
Right.
to sell it. You know what I mean? Or anything, any high ticket thing like that, you would need a shit ton of licenses.
Yeah, it's
But-
kind of weird.
Listen, the
Such a
average
weird
sales rep
industry.
for solar makes $100,000 a year, and the highest guy paid on our team was probably going to make like $2 million this year. So it's
Fucking nuts.
he's made $500,000, and it's March 8th in 2022. It's intense.
It is intense.
It's pretty insane.
Oh, he's making fucking deals left and right, bro. You're doing great, right?
It's good. Yesterday was my first twofer.
Look, Bryce,
Oh, he's
this is
not
my
happy.
face.
He's not happy.
I'm on the carnivore diet, boys, and let me tell y'all, if you want to feel like a fucking savage, you might want to start eating some fucking meat every goddamn day. The twitch has just started happening lately. But listen, man, I don't know. Just out here living, bro. That's all I can tell you. Q29 on the shirt. Q29 on the shirt. Bryce behind the camera. Z Dingy over here just talking. You know what I mean? It's what it is, bro.
The shirt, the hoodie, we gotta upgrade them shits. That shit is not even nice enough to be wearing. Like you got the nice stuff.
Bro, I got-
you know? Plug PV's got some.
We
I
got the
fucking
heat,
love
bro.
my hoodie. What the fuck are
We
you
got
talking
the
about? This is one of my
Look
favorite
at this,
hoodies.
look at the cross stitch on that fucking thing.
These things are
It
official,
is pretty
bro.
legit.
All my stuff is.
So why
all
don't
the
we get
plug
some
PV,
Q29
Nike
like
stuff.
that?
About to, yeah, ASAP.
Yo, Q29 plug PV, bro. We about to collab, my guy. Q29 in the front, plug PV in the back. Use our guy.
Affiliate marketing.
Yeah, affiliate marketing. I get 10 cents every sweatshirt you guys sell. Fuck out of here. Fuck out of here. Yo, you like the Converse, huh, bro? Are they good for your shoe? Because you told me.
Are we talking
in the
about my
beginning.
shoes now?
I don't know. I'm
Is this
talking
the
about what we're
podcast?
talking about.
I think this
You
episode's
told me.
over. This guy's
You
talking about
told
my
me
shoes.
that you don't like things with flat feet, flat bottoms, because it's tough to walk in.
No,
and here you are with the
No,
flattest
no.
shoes known to man.
Opposite. I don't like shit. Usually when you wear a shoe, it's wedged and it's thicker in the back. That's hard for me to walk.
Got it.
Because it changes the way this foot is, right? So it's flat and it's fitted to me that way.
Yeah.
That's how I get it fitted.
And so if
I
it's
put a
pointed-
shoe on like that, it's a completely different fit.
Got it.
That's how most
So you need the
shoes
flat
are.
feet.
Yeah.
You need flat
Which is why I
shoe
really
bottoms.
like fucking the Converse.
Bryce wants
Chuck
to
Taylor.
keep it going. You want to end it. I
Well, we're
need
not
some
talking
food.
about nothing. We
I
spoke
need
our
some
whole
food.
point. Now we're over here just fucking
Nah, bro, we're
stringing it
spitting.
on.
We're just spitting, my guy. Like I'm gonna throw the beat and you're gonna rap the beat. You know what I mean, my guy?
Like circle back, circle back conversationally to
Holla back.
to the origin and then digress.
Holla back.
What the origin of this podcast?
No, the origin of what you were talking about originally in this entire this is one train of thought. This entire ride.
What was in that fucking bowl you smoked, my guy? How fucking high?
Circle
are you
back
right
to
now?
what train of thought, bro? We've had like 90 train of thoughts.
This train
We talked about a lot of
derailed.
different things.
But it was all because
What?
My
How
mom had
this
sex
started?
with my dad. I came out, bro.
Yo, give
he
him
did the same
Yo,
thing.
give him your dad's version of the story. I'll make it short. So I was born in a small town called Poughkeepsie. Your dad's mad funny with the long
Oh
ass
God,
stories.
he'll talk for fucking days.
Listen. The whole point.
Yo, I
of
feel
this
like white
podcast-
socks will fuck up a whole outfit, bro.
We're talking about anything today,
white
huh?
socks. I don't know, bro. Maybe it's just late night or whatever it is. Maybe I'm just hungry, but
What the fuck is
I'm in
going
some kind of
on here?
mood. Go ahead, bro. Tell me. Finish your point. What were you gonna say?
I'm gonna circle back, and then we got to shut this shit down because we've lost the whole fucking.
Nah, bro. I
spiel
think this is
here.
entertaining.
Okay, you do. Wait till we watch it.
Bryce has not stopped laughing.
I know,
this whole
he's
time.
high as a
And that's
fucking
the
kite
first
right
time.
now.
I don't know if it's high or if we're just funny, but he never laughs during our podcast, and he has not stopped laughing all this whole time.
It's exciting. And you guys-
Motherfucker.
All right. The reason we started the podcast,
Yep.
which I don't even know if there was a reason initially.
Well, initially I was like, yo, I want
we
to start a
started it
podcast.
so we could have a podcast and decide what it was.
Everyone
gonna
does
be
a
about.
podcast now. Why shouldn't we have one?
Was
Fucking
that
everyone
was
and their
that your
mother.
thought when you first wanted to do it?
Yeah. And I think I have something to share, and that I think I want to document things that I talk about. And
Yeah.
I want,
I never even really asked you.
listen, and for a selfish reason, like I want people to know who the fuck I am. It's that simple. I have no problem saying that. And I think everyone in the world is selfish, and we like try to act like, oh, yeah, we just do this to help people. But even, I'm going to get deep right here. Even if you're doing something to help, even if you're doing, like, let's say, people say I'm selfless. I just always want to help other people. At the end of the day, you're helping other people because it makes you feel good, so it's still selfish. So there's nothing but, we're just selfish human beings. That's how we
Finally,
are.
a bar.
Yeah.
There we go. Between that and,
We're always we do things out of our own best interest. Even if that's to help somebody else, it's because we're like, oh yeah, I helped somebody today. I feel good now.
Right, it gives
No
you
matter what, it's
it gives
always
you that
for our own
dopamine
best interest. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I don't know how I just got on that point, but that's a fucking truth. That's a big figgity flapjack fact. There's nothing wrong with being selfish.
Remember when you called me after we left Shotzi's and you just told me how you helped that guy?
Oh yeah, the homeless dude. That was crazy. How did that start? We were at a bar. We were at Shotzi's, and I was sitting at the little podium as soon as you walk in, and I was pretending I was a bouncer. And this fucking homeless guy walks in, and I'm like, "You got ID, boss?" And I don't know what he gave me, like a fucking chewed up receipt probably. And then I was like, "All right, $5." And then he was like, "For real?" And I was like, "Nah, I'm playing, dude." And then I think we just started talking. We started talking about Q29 and all the performances we've been hosting and shit like that. And what did he say? He was like, "Yeah, I love that stuff." And
He started spilling about himself.
I think he was talking. Yeah, he was talking about himself a little bit, and he was asking for money to get a ride or some shit. So I think we gave him a couple bucks, and he walked out. And I had something to do the next day, so I just got up and I was like, "All right, peace out, guys. I'm leaving." And I'm fucking walking to my car, and I bumped into him. So I was
No
like,
shit.
"Yeah, I bumped
The
into
next
him.
morning?
No, that same night. Like he had walked out. He left.
Oh, I was
And
about
then-
to say.
Like a little while later, I walked out of the bar and I'm leaving, and I bumped into him outside, and I was just so fucking overcome with like curiosity. I was like, "Yo, how did you get here?" And he was like, "What?" I was like, "How did you get here? You live on the streets of Poughkeepsie. It's freezing cold out here. How did you get here? What did you do to deserve this? How is this your life?" And he was like, he gave me this long story. He's like, "I just had a lot of fucked up people in my life, and, I didn't want this, but some shit happened to me." And I was like, "Well, you must have done something wrong. You don't have anybody in this world you can call right now. There's nobody that can help you or house you or feed you. You're freezing cold. You're wearing 8 fucking hoodies to stay alive outside right now. Nobody can help you." And he's like, "I cut everyone off because they were all bad people." And he had me convinced. So I was like, "All right, I want to hear more. Where are you going tonight? Like, what's your plan?" And he's like, "I'm going to go up." We were at Shotzi's. He's like, "I'm going to walk up Main Street to the Sunoco near your house, right off of Grand."
You probably
I was
know
like,
the
"You're
guy.
about to walk there?" And he's like, "Yeah, I got no other way to get there." So I was like, "All right, get in my truck. You're going to tell me how you got here, and I'm going to drive you up there."
It was cold.
And yeah, it was fucking freezing. And he was like, first I got him in the car, And I'm like, you got any weapons on you?
Yeah.
And he's like, no. And I was like, I do. So don't fuck around. Because
Yeah.
I was kind of scared.
Yeah.
He's a big dude.
Yeah.
So I lied. I didn't have shit on me, but I was like, trying to
Yeah.
make sure he's not going to
assess
fuck
the
with me.
situation,
Right.
make sure it's good.
So whatever, man. I just talked to him and he had me convinced, and I was like, isn't there a place where you can go and they'll take care of you? And I was like, are you using drugs? I kept asking that because that's what I was leaning on. Like, why wouldn't he have a place he could go and stay and get a warm meal? And he was like, no, I'm not on drugs. I just don't like going to those places because it's just bad people there. I don't want to be around those people. So whatever, I drop him off at the place and he's like, can I get like a couple bucks for food? And I felt really bad for him. So I walked inside the gas station and bought him a bunch of shit. And then that was it.
Just
But it was-
Sunoco right in front of my house?
Yeah, that was it. But it was kind of fucking nuts, man. It's just like,
Bet you I know the guy, swear to God.
you wonder how these people get out on the streets.
Yeah.
And like, it's not always that they're crackheads and shit. Like, this dude was just in a fucked situation.
See, and it's hard for me to believe that, though, I'll be honest.
Me too. I was so.
What'd you say, Bryce?
We considered whether or not he was on drugs. That's still
I
an
did.
open question.
He had me convinced though, because when I was talking to him, we're making eye contact. He's
Even
talking
if he's
normal.
not on drugs, though, but like,
No, but he might have been.
I know, he could have been. I think he was, too, but even if he's not, it's still like...
Right. He must have done something.
Yeah.
I
You don't
still
just-
kind of think that.
You don't just
But-
end up in the streets and just...
But I also think he was a little fucking
Of course.
stupid.
That's what... well, listen, when you're in the streets, you're talking to
Right.
yourself and
Right.
you have no communication
I think
with
you get
people and
stuck
people
in that
look
loop
at you like you're...
and you can't get out of it.
Of course.
And then right after that, 2 seconds later, some crackhead saw me take care of this guy.
Yeah.
And he walks up. It was a lady, and she's like, can I get $1? And I was like, what are you going to do with it? She's like, I just need some food. But she was like cracked down.
I know
Like,
exactly
get the fuck
what
out
you're
of here.
talking about, bro.
I was
That's
like,
why
I
I don't
just
go to
gave
that
all my
Sunoco
cash to
anymore.
that dude. Fuck you.
I don't go to that Sunoco anymore because every fucking time I
Oh,
get
the
someone that comes up
crackheads
to me.
are insane.
And listen,
On Main Street?
yeah, right across, just right down the hill from my house, Sunoco, and they got good gas and they're cheap.
Right
And
across from, isn't it Oasis?
my buddy used to
Beverage or
work
some
there,
shit?
and I used to always go, but now I can't fucking stand it, man. Every single time I fill up gas, and especially because I got a big bright orange truck, I swear to God, they run from across the street. They sit at Little Caesars, and the 4 of them run over across the street all the fucking time.
It's crazy.
It's crazy. It's insane.
It's sad, bro.
It is very sad.
Shit's crazy.
I think it is very sad, but at the same time, it's just the same as anything else. It's just they get stuck in a loop, and then they're just comfortable in that space, and then they just their belief statements and their belief systems just keep reinforcing themselves
Yeah,
that they're meant
you
to
didn't
be
seem
there.
fucking
And,
miserable. I know I would be.
oh, of course, bro. But again, that's their normal life. They know I sleep on the concrete.
Yeah.
I have to wear 6 sweatshirts.
If I
this
end
is
up
my
like
life.
that, I'm gonna take a fucking Olympic dive off the Mid Hudson.
But that's
Sea, yeah.
because we understand what it's like to be over here.
Yeah.
And sleep in a house and drive home in a car
True.
and all that shit. And they just, again, that's their belief statements. They don't think they're worthy. They think that's how their life is supposed to be. You know what I mean?
I guess that might be it. I don't think I'll ever
You know?
understand.
Especially
it.
if they're on drugs, and they probably
Even
definitely
having
do.
that conversation with that man, I'm still baffled.
Yeah.
I just don't understand,
Yeah.
and I never will.
Yeah.
Shit's crazy.
It's fucking crazy. All right, well, I am starving. And I think
You want me to take you to the
I
gas
think we're
station and
gonna
get you
hear.
some snacks?
I think we're gonna hear my stomach rumbling on this fucking podcast on the mic because I'm so hungry. But
All right, so
good
what do we cap
episode.
it with? Torture should be legal. What else? That's it. Pick up a bum, have a conversation. You'll learn something.
they have a lot of insight to the other side of the world.
Maybe we should help people, but it's hard to decide who to help, who's worth helping. I wouldn't give a penny to that crackhead lady, but that other guy, I'd give him a place to sleep if I could. Or maybe I shouldn't. I don't know. Maybe he's a fucking child molester. Maybe that's why he's on the streets. Because anyone who knows who he really is knows that he fucks kids or something. I don't fucking
He
know.
was vague. So that's actually probably accurate. You sound like someone who gets the end of the movie right in the first 5 minutes.
I'd be doing that. I'm the best movie guesser you ever had.
Yeah, I'm terrible.
You
I'm
do.
terrible
I
at
know
this
you do
one.
that.
I do this shit all the time. I'm the
I'm
best.
terrible at it. I try not to though, purposely too. Like when I sit down for a movie, I want to be surprised and I want to fall into the
That's why I
movie.
really like that movie. This Is Up. Spoiler alert, or Don't Look Up.
How about Red Notice? Have you seen Red Notice? with
Yeah,
The Rock?
I didn't see that coming.
That I did not see coming.
No,
that
didn't
shit
see
was
that coming.
Shouts
Shouts out to Red Notice.
Yeah, and Don't Look Up. That was crazy. That was really
cool.
crazy.
I just
What's
like
the,
that
what's the
everyone
one
died.
that was on Netflix for mad long? That was like trippy as fuck about like the world and oh my god, it was a crazy
This
one.
is the
Everyone
pod
knows
that never ends. Now we're talking about movies. We're rotten.
bro, why are you
tomatoes.
hating on it, bro? I don't get it.
I just like when we have a topic to talk about.
What'd you just watch?
I just watched Contagion.
I don't know what that is. I'm really bad. I don't watch any movies or TV
This
shows.
pandemic predicted 10 years ago. With Matt Damon.
What was the one? This is the happening or something like that, where they would see that thing.
Gwyneth Paltrow dies in the first 5 minutes from a disease that came from a bat and fell on a pig and went to the wet
Really?
and then it spreads rapidly at a rate of 2. Like, they
Yeah.
rate them. There's like a term that they use to rate them. It starts with an R. And like SARS is, or flu is 1,
Yeah.
meaning a retractable rate of 1. So the second level would be like 2, like SARS, meaning it doubles every day
Yeah.
in infected people
Yep.
rapidly.
And this was a movie 10 years ago? That's intense.
And there's social distancing and everything. It's crazy.
Why is that not talked about more? Why did I
Why
not know
hasn't
that?
he talked about that?
Why did I not know that?
What's his name? What's that really fucking smart guy? Bill Gates. There's a fucking fuck you guys. There's a fucking article that some lady has from a newspaper back in the day where Bill Gates is talking about population control through vaccination.
Yo,
And now all of a
just
sudden-
the other day, this is a fucking fact. Nobody's talking about it. The CDC, the head of CDC, literally said, like, we kind of screwed up with the vaccines.
They
We
fucked up.
pushed it a little too much.
They started
and-
talking about the side effects.
Yep,
They
and
admitted
Pfizer announced
that
shit.
it changes your DNA
Why is no one talking about that?
because it's not in the media.
I know,
Because
but like,
the sheeple
it doesn't
don't
get
talk
pushed.
about anything that the media doesn't
But
talk
that's a
about.
fucking bro for 8 months.
Let's become
you
a new
couldn't
media
talk
outlet.
unless it was about vaccines.
Let's do it. Let's be the media outlet that
All right,
people
we're not
need.
that special, but
Fuck.
Yo,
we tried.
ready? Imagine that the news broadcasting music just played.
throw it. What'd you say? One more time. I'm gonna hit it out.
All
of the park.
right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to today's episode of This World's Fucked and No One's Talking About It.
Well,
Zach?
Tony, aren't you just so happy to be here today? I tell you guys, today's gonna be a great day, isn't it? Now, Tony.
What
I
would
could
be the
never be on
first
TV
app?
like that.
Let's talk about all the corruption.
Oh,
Let's get a
shit.
march going. All right, that's why I can't talk because I just want to kill people.
Oh God,
I'm gonna go to fucking.
we're getting
prison.
into some shit. What was I just saying now about? Oh, about the fucking vaccine, bro. You couldn't talk about vaccines for 8 months. We're gonna get canceled because I mentioned the word fucking vaccine on this thing. But all of a sudden, CDC's like, yeah, it was kind of our fault. We shouldn't have really done that. Shouldn't have pushed it that much.
Yeah.
It's kind of bad.
Yeah, it was really
Definitely has a lot of side effects. They're like,
I'm really happy I
motherfuckers,
didn't
bro.
get it. I feel bad for people who
I got
didn't
it.
get it and people that were forced. to
yeah,
get
like
it.
every night
Well, for
around
real, you got
around
it.
like 9 p.m. I just start twitching and shit.
Yo,
really
but for
weird.
real, what are going to be the long-term side effects?
I don't know, bro. I fucking eat liver, okay, bro? I'm good. I offset it.
Your liver.
Vaccine, liver.
Liver.
Vaccine, gone. I had to, bro. I booked a trip to Greece. Well, I didn't have to. I should never say. You don't have to do anything in life. But I booked a trip to Greece, and none of it was refundable. Like the Airbnbs weren't refundable and shit. And then they right before we left, they changed the laws. And I was like, fuck. And I went and got vaccinated.
Fucking bullshit.
Yeah, definitely was.
Tony, is there juice in that monster?
Yeah.
Have some.
Fuck no, I'm not drinking that now. It's already fucking. too
You're the
late.
one that bought it and brought it here.
I was drinking it like 2 hours ago.
Just to wet your beak.
7
I'll
o'clock
take a
for a
sip.
solo date.
No, I'm gonna be fucking trying to sleep. I'm gonna be jumping.
Your girl's interesting, bro. Let's bring your girlfriend on next podcast. She's coming
In
on.
here, she's
Michaela.
interesting.
She's very interesting.
Yeah, she's been to fucking deployed overseas.
Yeah, we should bring her on. That'll be the first woman we have on the podcast.
I'm down.
We need some estrogen in the room, bro. Too much testosterone.
Bro, blah
in
blah.
here.
You trying to come on the fucking pod? Let's go. Bees up.
Don't.
I'm from Bingston, y'all.
All right.
Crazy
I'm from
Bingston.
I'm out here getting some buckley bit bookies, baby. I'm gonna go home and have a bake steak. Doesn't start with a C. Don't know what I did there. Anyway, all right, we're all good for today. We'll
Yeah,
wrap
we're
this
done.
one up. Put a bow on it.
Give us ideas for next week's episode so you never have to hear us go on like this again.
Dude, I think this is great. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know why you're hating on this so much. I think we're going to get more views on
I
this
just like
podcast.
consistency.
I think we're going to get
Like-
more views on this podcast than every other podcast other than JJ's.
No shot.
You don't think so?
Yeah, you're right, 100%.
100%,
I fucking
bro.
hope so.
100%.
Wait, what was the word I said? Consistency? Not
Consistency is a weird word.
Yeah, it is.
I didn't even smoke, bro. I haven't smoked in
What was
fucking a
in that
year.
weed that we didn't smoke?
Yo.
Bryce put something in this room, bro, when he got in here. I'll tell you what.
Honestly, bro, I'm fucking lit. Let's watch some fucking SpongeBob.
Yo, SpongeBob, bro. Great. TV
Oh!
That sounded just like it. That sounded fucking perfect. Bryce is fucking hysterical, man.
Yo, I think for every podcast...
We're going to Utah, boys.
Not with the fucking gas price.
Yo.
Oh, we're
that's
gonna
be
spend
so
$1,500
expensive.
getting there. We're gonna spend $1,500
I didn't even
getting
think
there.
about that.
Bro, my car costs $160 to fill up. From empty to full is $160.
Oh my God.
I put $125 in there because that's the max, and then gas stations stop. But I put $125 in there every 5 days, 6 days.
Fuck that. So hard, bro.
Yeah, but you see there, I got a nice truck. You know what I
It
mean?
is a
There-
fucking nice truck.
It's a very nice truck. And if Biden wasn't fucking shit up, it wouldn't be that much.
That's
It'd be
something
like
we could
80.
talk about. We have a sick fucking event coming up, and it's the three of us. We're fucking driving out to motherfucker. Is it Utah?
Utah.
We're driving to Utah.
Good old state
Because
of
your boy
Utah.
bought a Ford Raptor, and Ford invited him specifically because
Yeah.
of how thick his thighs are.
Yeah.
Out
You see these
to
suckers,
drive
bro?
that
They
truck.
don't really fit in pants. Like, look how tight that is.
That's why
bro.
he bought the Ford Raptor. No, but for real, they invited you out to do a course
Yeah, it's
on
like-
off-roading.
Yeah, it's off-road. Like, if you get a BMW M, they invite you for a track
Day, right.
This, they invite you for an off-road day. And they take you rock
So-
crawling and all kinds of shit. And it's free.
The
Badass.
three of us
Yeah.
are going to fucking drive.
We're going to
out
hop in the
together.
truck. So what we're going to do is we're going to hop in the truck.
We're hopping in the truck.
Yep. And then what we're going to do next?
Start it.
Yep, we're going to start it. We'll put a seatbelt on
And we're going
each
to put
one.
gas in it. We're going to cry, and we're going to put more gas in
And
it.
we're going to drive straight. We're going to go through the fucking middle of nowhere. The whole ride is going
Which
to
is
be
gonna
terrible.
sick. But we're going to record
No,
the
we-
whole thing for your
yeah.
viewing pleasure. And we're going to cut
It's
out
going to be
all
us
the
sitting
bad
there like
parts.
this.
You guys see that?
Yeah, we need some gas. All right, guys, stop.
And I think we're going to shoot a moving podcast.
And we're gonna shoot the whole thing of me rock crawling and fucking driving in the desert and all that shit, dude.
Yeah, it's gonna be sick.
That car is not really meant for rock crawling. It can, but it doesn't have a short wheelbase like that. It's meant for desert riding. Like you go into Baja and you're going 100 miles an hour and you're fucking sliding that bitch out, hitting the jumps and shit. You know what I mean?
I think I
That's
saw
what
the
it's
new
made
one
for.
today, a Type R. Or someone put an
They're not
exhaust
out yet.
on one because it sounded
not
fucking
out yet.
crazy.
Yeah, I want to put an exhaust.
Shit sounded dope.
The R's not out, but I will be getting it. They're after R. Oh, and the guy from Porsche hit me up about the GT4 RS too.
What happened?
Did I tell you I got the
Yeah, you
GT4 RS?
showed
Well, we're gonna see if I actually do or not, but I put in
You
an
put
order
a
for
deposit
the GT
for-
Not a deposit. I put an order in for one, and they called me, and he left me a voicemail. I'm supposed to talk to him tomorrow.
And they said, "Sir, we understand the car's expensive and you'll accept that, but did you see the gas prices?"
Yep. Now,
All
see
right,
what I did there is
so-
the second time we're gonna put a bow on it, and we're gonna be done.
Yeah, we're done.
All
We're
right?
done.
Stop talking about my socks and shit, bro. Stop it.
Good episode.
Good episode.
Oh, shut it
RZA?
down. We're out of here.
What the fuck is
Who
that?
lives
What does
in
he
a
say after
pineapple
that?
under the
Let's
sea?
see. There you go. SpongeBob Squarepants. That's it. Yo, son, that is it right there. That's the whole fucking thing, bro. SpongeBob was the fucking shit. I mean,
Oh,
what's that intro? Do you remember that intro?
do I remember that? Are you ready, kids? Oh, who lives in a pineapple under the sea?
SpongeBob SquarePants.
Absorbent and yellow and porous is he.
SpongeBob SquarePants.
If nautical nonsense be something you wish.
SpongeBob SquarePants.
What's the rest of it? I don't remember. Flop like a fish.
And then
There you
it's
go.
the end of it.
SpongeBob SquarePants.
SpongeBob SquarePants. SpongeBob.
SquarePants.
Dude, that's A1 right there.
I'll never forget that fucking
That's
song.
A1, bro. That's the new title of our fucking podcast.
Is two dudes, one sponge?
2 dudes, 3 legs, and 1 sponge. And 1
my
bob.
God.
Tony, what would be like the freestyle version? Like, you know how you always take all the Disney songs and like make them sexual?
Oh, yeah.
But you do it really good though.
Dude, you got skills to freestyle, bro.
The
And
SpongeBob?
perfect pitch. That's the thing.
He could be
So
an
it'd be
artist.
like,
He could be an
oh, are you ready, fiends? SpongeBob crack fiend. SpongeBob. If nautical nonsense and
It's always the drugs, bro.
I don't
It's always the fucking drugs.
Oh my God.
Okay, I'm out of here.
Oh, that's funny.